That's f***ing awesome. How's it going? This is Haashoff here. Obviously, I haven't posted a video in a while, but as some of you may have known from my Instagram, I mentioned that I've had COVID-19 the last 12 days or so, and just thought I'd make a video about it, let you guys know. Also give you some impressions of what it's like. So the only thing that I think has been consistent for anybody who's had it that I know of, as well as reports of it, is that it's different for everybody. I've had some friends who've had it, and obviously I've been through it myself now, and it's different for everybody. But one thing that is consistent is that it sucks. My first 3 or 4 days, I didn't eat anything. I had zero appetite. Steve Harrison and I got home from Florida on Friday the 19th, and that night I got home. I didn't feel quite right that evening, and the next day, by the time I woke up, I had a 104-degree fever. I was miserable. I couldn't even get out of bed, and the first few days after that, I didn't get out of bed. I didn't eat either. I had no appetite, so I had a really high fever, and there was a lot of shakes. I was cold, I was hot, you know, hot flashes and chills and stuff like that, and wasn't eating, didn't want to eat. I tried to eat something, it tasted off and weird, and I had no energy. Even now, that's something that I still have, is very low energy, which for me is different. But the first 4 or 5 days were probably the worst. Then after that, my fever started coming down, and fortunately I had family to help me out, bring stuff to me, and obviously stay distance, and I quarantined myself in my house, stayed in my wing of the house, but had most food things and whatever else I needed, drinks especially, a lot of Pedialyte, a lot of Gatorade, all that delivered, so that's helpful. But it's been pretty rough. After the first 4 or 5 days, where I wasn't even awake long enough to do anything. I mean, I was just bedridden completely, no energy. I was even confused as to where I was, who I was. That was tough. But after that, when I knew who I was, I started eating about kind of half a meal per day, and then after a few days of that, it seems like I was getting my strength back a little bit. Tried to walk around, but I got too dizzy, so I couldn't even walk around my house. So I stayed mostly in bed for about 8-9 days. I didn't really leave my bedroom. It was even hard to go to the bathroom. It's pretty much all I could do. But I mean, it's pretty lonely too. It was difficult because I couldn't really watch a lot of TV or anything. It gave me a headache, so I had really bad headaches, and that still continues to a lesser extent right now. But having really bad headaches, no energy, dizziness, I mean, it's just completely miserable. I've been pretty sick before, but not like this. And so today, right now, as I'm recording this, I'm on about day 12 or so, and I thought it would be helpful at least to give some of you guys an idea of what the f is going on and what it feels like, which is terrible. But I've seen a lot of folks who really have no idea what it's like, and there are the others who are much worse off than I am. But it seems to to be different for everybody and also have kind of waves. So I thought I was out of the thick of it after about 8 or 9 days, but on the 10th day, my lungs started to hurt. So even though I had a little more energy, I could walk around a little bit. My lungs started to hurt to the point where if I took a deep breath, it was kind of painful, which is a little dangerous. And I had ordered a blood oximeter as well, especially at the urgings of some of my friends, just to monitor the oxygenation of my blood and make sure I was getting enough oxygen to my brain and other vital organs. As with COVID, there's a lot of folks who show up at the hospital not realizing that they need to be hospitalized. So I wanted to make sure of that, but I watched my blood oxygen levels. I'm doing okay, and most of this has been just kind of making sure I'm okay enough to be at home and not go to the hospital. So I'm fortunate in that respect. But it's been a couple days like that now, and I'm still extremely exhausted. I get dizzy pretty easily, and I sleep a lot. Hoping in a few more days that I might be a little more able to do regular things, but I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's still taking a toll on me, and I've probably lost about 10 pounds, not electively. And I want you guys to be as safe as you can. This stuff isn't fun. So we've been quarantined for a while now. Will remain so for a little while. I won't do anything with others until I've gotten a chance to take a test and it comes negative. But in any case, just wanted to give you an update of what things were like. I'm still here. A lot of people aren't. So be safe. Stay healthy. See you next time.